Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 50 of TEW 2016, WWE 2003. We're at Bad Blood. I mean, I couldn't think of a better episode 50 than Bad Blood. Honestly, I thought Bad Blood was next Sunday, but it turns out it was this Sunday. So, I mean, wasn't ready for it, but I think I made the best card of what I could. We are starting the King of the Ring tournament tonight. If you guys don't know the bracket, I'll quickly show it for you. So tonight's matches are going to include Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit for the Raw side, as well as The Rock versus Edge. There's going to be 2 Raw matches and 2 SmackDown matches. And for SmackDown, it's going to be Sting versus Booker T. It's going to be Kurt Angle versus Hulk Hogan. And then the other matches that didn't happen tonight will happen on the Raw and SmackDown following. And then the semifinals will be at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. So to be King of the Ring at the King of the Ring pay-per-view, you're gonna need to win 3 matches: the second round match, the final match, and the finals. So should be very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for it. So without further ado, let's jump right into Bad Blood. So first up in the pre-show, Randy Orton defended his Intercontinental title against the Hurricane. Randy Orton's first title defense, 71 rated. 71 from Randy, 60 from the Hurricane. Just a little thrown together match, pre-show match, so it's not all that bad. Let me get the rating on the screen. There we go. Alright. Start things off with a 95 for the pay-per-view intro, showing all the stuff that's going to be happening tonight. Gained heat for some of these feuds, which is perfect, exactly what I wanted it to do. Good stuff, good stuff. Next up, the King of the Ring bracket is shown. Well, like I said, I'm going to show you guys here, just as a little reminder, so you guys know what we're dealing with. So first up, in a King of the Ring match, Chris Jericho defeated Chris Benoit, 78 rated for some reason. Jericho 94, Benoit 86. What? Oh, it was just short. I mean, 14 minutes is pretty decent, you know what I mean? But I understand, 78 is fine. Next up, Evolution attack Mick Foley backstage. He's ambulanced away. He will not be able to compete tonight. The scheduled match was Foley, Nash, and HBK versus Batista, Ric Flair, and Triple H, but looks like Foley won't be able to. Sting defeated Booker T to advance in the King of the Ring. So let me just make, I could do it like a little round 2, I guess, right here. So it's going to be Y2J moving on. He'll face either Taker or Triple H. And then Sting just moved on, so he'll face RVD or The Big Show. So interesting. 78 rated for that. 83 from Booker, 87 from Sting. Good stuff, good stuff. A video plays hyping Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, which is basically the main feud, but you know, fighting for Heyman at this pay-per-view is Mike Awesome. That match actually got an 82. Wow. For all the crap I've been giving Mike Awesome, that's actually not bad. I know Brock carried a little bit, but you know, Mike Awesome looking awesome. He went all out, star quality. He's got it all. I mean, stamina and chemistry with Paul Heyman, not that great, but 82 rated. I'll take it. That's a decent WWE title match right there. Next up, RVD asks Kane if they're cool. Kane just walks off. Kane doesn't even talk. Doesn't even talk to him. And then we had Kane and RVD actually retain their tag titles against Los Guerreros. I mean, though they might not be on the same page, they still make a dominant team. So both men will be participating in the King of the Ring. Excuse me. Another side note: Scott Steiner was not available for the show for some reason. So I moved Goldberg, Scott Steiner to the King of the Ring. So no world title on this show. The Rock is shown getting ready for his King of the Ring match against Edge. And The Rock wins against Edge. 78 rated, 96 from Rock, 83 from Edge. So The Rock now advances. And he will face the winner of Shawn Michaels and Christian. So round 2 is looking very interesting so far. Next up, Shawn Michaels tells Kevin Nash he's got a backup partner. He's got someone in the bag, someone that's going to fill in for Mr. Mick Foley. So we'll see who that is. Kurt Angle defeated Hulk Hogan in a round 1 matchup. Kurt Angle with a 93, Hulk Hogan 76, 82 rated. So Kurt Angle advances to the next round and will face the winner of John Cena versus Kane, which should be a good match indeed as well. Next up, The Undertaker is the surprise partner, the fill-in for Mick Foley. It's going to be The Undertaker teaming up with Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels. 87 rated for the main event. Nice. I like it. 87 rated. Batista 61, not that great. I think the best was Shawn with a 95, Triple H with 94. So my logic was Mick Foley wasn't able to wrestle on the show. His new contract, he's going to be able to wrestle, but on his current contract, he can't wrestle on the show. So I subbed him out for The Undertaker, who is facing Triple H tomorrow night on Raw in a King of the Ring match. So I think it played out pretty perfectly, honestly. And Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, The Undertaker with the win. So we're going to end the show with an 88 rated. Okay. Our pay-per-views are pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. Let's see. We got to give one definitely to... Who had... I know Eddie Guerrero had a really good performance. Kudos to Chris Jericho, had a good performance. And I believe Shawn Michaels had a really good performance. So that's going to be our 3. Scene please, scene please, scene please. Alright. Good stuff. Now I gotta update this little menu right here with the next pay-per-view, King of the Ring, even though it's in like 2 weeks. Or maybe 1 week, because look, we're on week 2 right now. No, we have 2 more weeks of TV then. I think it's on week 3. Feedback has been awesome. The show's getting fantastic reviews. Mick Foley's new contract is now kicking in. Funny enough, I was just talking about it. Andy Douglas is going to OVW with his partner Chase Stevens. Devon Dudley has returned to the company. Good timing, good timing. The Dudleys are going to be back, which is perfect actually with this tag team division. Gives a good challenge to the Evolution. But actually coming up on Raw tonight, I guess you could say kayfabe wise, Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels get a shot at the tag team titles, and they're riding pretty high right now off of that win. So look forward to that. Also, what's gonna happen with Goldberg, Scott Steiner leading up to their match at King of the Ring? Let's see if we have any we don't have any pre-booked. So obviously we're going to have one-on-one match between Bill Goldberg and Scott Steiner. It's gonna be for the World Heavyweight title. Should be pretty good. Obviously we're gonna have our round 2 matches here, which we discovered who's gonna be in some of them. Y2J will be in the second round, either against Shawn Michaels or Christian, his tag team partner, is someone he's never faced before in this save. And then actually my bad, it's either The Rock against Shawn Michaels, who he's had a feud with, or Christian, excuse me, and Y2J either against The Undertaker or Triple H. So either a rematch with Triple H or a rematch with Taker, who we faced at WrestleMania. Sorry for the mix-up there. And then we know Sting advanced, so will he face The Big Show, or will he face RVD? Kurt Angle advanced, will he face John Cena, or will he face Kane? Very interesting indeed. Anything else I want to show you guys? I think OVW is still the same champ. Psychosis is still our world champ. The Clones are still our tag champs. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy Bad Blood, please leave a like down on it. As always, I'm the Gaming Prophet, and I will talk to you guys later.